Have you ever felt it? That silent stirring in your soul, the sense that your life was meant for something more, something vast and eternal? Perhaps you've walked through seasons of obscurity, hardship, and isolation, wondering if anyone sees. But heaven has been watching. Every tear, every prayer whispered in the secret place, every moment you refused to give up, these were not in vain. Something monumental is about to unfold. Not a coincidence. Not a coincidence that you are listening these words right now. Because this isn't just a message, it's a divine summons, a spiritual intelligence report from the throne room of heaven, and it concerns you, chosen one. There is a sound in the spirit, a frequency only those with attuned hearts can perceive. It is the sound of alignment, convergence, and commissioning. The heavens are stirring, the earth is groaning, the harvest is ripe. And you have been set apart for such a time as this. For years, it may have felt like your life was buried beneath layers of silence and obscurity, like a seed hidden in the soil, forgotten by the world and overlooked by destiny. But what seemed like a delay was, in fact, divine design. That season of hiddenness was never punishment. It was preparation. In the stillness, your roots went deep. In the darkness, your true identity was quietly, powerfully forged. And now, the time of your emerging has come. God isn't raising up a single leader or church to carry this moment. He is activating a decentralized movement, a rising of ordinary believers who carry within them extraordinary power. And yes, you are one of them. You are not here by chance. Every scar you carry, every strength you've developed, every tear you've shed and triumph you've lived through, these are tools in the hands of a sovereign God. Your pain has not been wasted. It has been repurposed. Your story has been divinely shaped into a key, uniquely crafted to unlock the hearts of those only you can reach. This call is not about performance, perfection, or popularity. It's about presence. God's presence in you, flowing through you, reaching into a generation starving for authenticity, craving something sacred, something alive. You've been prepared for this, and the time is now. Why now? Because we are standing in a Kairos moment, a sacred, divinely appointed window where heaven is moving with unprecedented intensity on the earth. The world is groaning under the weight of chaos, fear, and disillusionment. Darkness has thickened, confusion is widespread, and many have lost their sense of direction. But in the midst of this shaking, something profound is happening. Hearts are awakening. There is a hunger rising, an aching for truth, for meaning, for beauty, and ultimately, for God. You've witnessed it. People who once resisted anything spiritual are suddenly curious. The veil is lifting. The walls are coming down. Souls are becoming tender, open to the whisper of eternity. And in this very hour, God is activating those He has quietly prepared, people like you, to rise and respond. This is not a season for passive faith or distracted living. This is not the time to delay your obedience or shrink back into comfort. A wave is building, one of revival, healing, and harvest. The only question is, will you be ready to ride it? God is aligning your personal history, your seasons of preparation, with His greater plan. What He has cultivated in you privately is now colliding with what He is doing globally. If you miss this moment, you're not simply missing inspiration. You're missing a divine assignment in what could be one of the most significant spiritual awakenings of our time. For far too long, fear has been a silent thief, stealing voices, delaying callings, and shrinking hearts. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of not being enough. It has kept many hidden, convinced they are unqualified for the very things God has prepared them to do. But that season is ending. A new boldness is being released, holy, pure, and spirit-breathed. It's not rooted in self-confidence, but in deep surrender, and it's rising now like a quiet fire in the hearts of those who are willing. This boldness will not shout to be seen. It will carry a weight of presence. You will speak, and atmospheres will shift. You will pray, and strongholds will break. Not because you're loud or perfect, but because the living God is dwelling within you. His authority flows through yielded vessels, and He is calling you to step forward with courage, not someday, but now. But to carry this boldness, you must first lay everything down. Let go of the need for approval. Release your grip on comfort and control. Say yes to intimacy over image, obedience over opportunity, faith over fear. Boldness is born not in striving, but in surrender. If you can say from your heart, "Use me, Lord," for the thousands, heaven takes that yes and sets it in motion. That surrendered whisper becomes a gateway through which lives will be changed. It's not about who you are. It's about who He is in you. And now is the time to let Him be seen. Get ready, for God is not only calling you into action, He is also preparing to shock you with a sudden supernatural blessing. This is not motivational fluff. This is about divine intervention that realigns, accelerates, and confirms your calling. He's about to answer prayers you've stopped praying. He's targeting desires so deep you barely dared to speak them. And the blessing won't be because you deserved it, but because He delights in you. The shock will not just come in the form of provision. It may come through divine encounters, supernatural favor, healing of long-standing wounds, or unprecedented opportunities to minister. God is not just solving your problems, He is redefining your path. But be warned, the shock may disrupt. It may break old mindsets, shake loose limiting structures, and uproot you from what's familiar. But every disruption is divine. Every detour is by design. There are moments when God moves in ways that completely disrupt our expectations. Swift, unexpected, and breathtaking. This is one of those moments. A divine acceleration is coming, and it won't arrive quietly. It will come like a sudden downpour after a long drought, a shock of blessing that rewrites the narrative in an instant. This blessing won't be the result of effort or striving, but of alignment. You've been in a season of sowing, waiting, and wondering if the breakthrough would ever come. But what felt delayed was never denied. It was being timed perfectly. Now heaven is preparing to break through the ordinary with something extraordinary, something unmistakably God. It may look like open doors you didn't knock on, opportunities that feel too big for you, answers to prayers you barely dared to pray. And it won't just bless you. It will reposition you, realign you, accelerate you into assignments you thought were years away. But to embrace this blessing, you must be willing to let go of your blueprint. It may not look how you imagined. It may stretch your comfort, challenge your timing, and even disrupt your current plans. Yet it will be exactly right. God is about to move swiftly. Your yes, your surrender, your readiness, that's what unlocks it. So stand still in awe, but be ready to move. Because what's coming isn't just provision, it's divine positioning. It's a holy shock designed to lift you into the very purpose you were born to fulfill. As the harvest grows and God's movement gains momentum, one truth becomes clear. This is not a mission you can fulfill alone. What lies ahead is far too vast, too intricate, and too holy to be carried by a single person or isolated ministry. This is a collective call, one that demands unity, humility, and supernatural strategy. God is assembling a body, not building a brand. He is weaving together voices, giftings, and callings across the globe to function as one living, breathing extension of His heart. Each person has a role. Each voice carries weight. And when those voices unite, not in competition, but in collaboration, a divine synergy is released that multiplies impact far beyond what any individual could accomplish alone. This unity is not just about agreement. It's about alignment with heaven's agenda. It's choosing connection over comparison, celebration over competition, purpose over pride. In this new move, the most powerful strategies will not be human inventions, but divine downloads, wisdom from above given to those who are listening, yielded, and aligned. And you too are part of that strategy. You've been placed not just to shine, but to link arms. The Spirit will guide you to the right people, the right partnerships, the right timing. Don't isolate, don't strive. Instead, be ready to build together. For where there is unity, God commands a blessing. This is how the harvest will be sustained, not by a few doing much, but by many moving as one, empowered by the wisdom and strategy of heaven. This harvest isn't about numbers, it's about souls. It's not merely about hands raised in a moment, but hearts truly transformed over a lifetime. God isn't calling you to gather decisions. He's inviting you to disciple lives. Revival that lasts is rooted in relationship, in teaching, in walking with people through their journey of faith. You may be called to lead a small group, create Spirit-led content, develop systems for growth, teach the Word, or simply walk alongside new believers as a mentor and guide. Whatever your assignment, treat it as sacred. Own it with humility and reverence, knowing that God doesn't call without also equipping. His grace is sufficient for every task He places in your hands. Yet, with every increase, whether an influence, opportunity, or responsibility, comes a deeper need for wisdom. The move of God must be stewarded, not controlled. It requires a continual connection to His voice, not just in the moment of calling, but in the ongoing steps that follow. Stay close, stay dependent, stay teachable. For in this season of harvest, it's not just what you do that matters, it's how you carry it that will shape eternity. Everything has been leading to this moment, a divine invitation, extended not to the perfect, but to the willing. Heaven is calling, the Spirit is stirring, and God is asking one simple yet life-altering question. Will you say yes? This isn't just a general call, it's deeply personal. It's not about a task to complete, but a life to surrender. It's about stepping into your true purpose with open hands and a yielded heart. Your yes isn't just a word, it's a doorway. It's the opening through which heaven will pour out its plans, power, and presence in ways that will astonish you and transform others. God isn't looking for the most qualified, He's looking for the most available. He equips those who respond. He empowers those who trust. And if you dare to say yes, He will take your small obedience and multiply it beyond anything you could imagine. The time for hesitation has passed. The moment is now. Your preparation meets purpose here. Your story collides with destiny, and your surrender becomes the spark that ignites revival in the lives of others. So what will your answer be? If your heart whispers, "Yes, Lord, I'm ready, use me," know that heaven hears, and that single act of surrender may become the catalyst for countless souls to find their way home. Say yes, and step into the divine story that has always had your name written into it. What you've sensed stirring in your spirit is not a passing moment. It's the first breath of something eternal. This is just the beginning. The call to rise, the boldness to go, the assignment to reach the thousands. These are only the opening notes of a much greater symphony God is composing through your life. There will be more instructions, more strategies, more whispers from heaven guiding your every step. Stay ready. What's ahead will require fresh revelation, deeper intimacy, and unwavering obedience, but the reward will be beyond anything you've imagined. You were born for this hour, and as you walk forward, know that you're not alone. Together, we're stepping into the harvest. Thank you for joining me on this sacred journey. If this message stirred something in your heart, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Here, you'll find ongoing encouragement, divine insight, and spiritual strategies to help you walk boldly into your calling. Let's grow together, let's awaken together, and let's partner with heaven, one surrendered yes at a time. Until next time, stay present, stay expectant, and stay faithful. The best is just beginning.